On today's episode of The Front Row, we are at the Texas Tech University School of Music in the office of Daniel Del Pino, who is the Eva Browning Artist in Residence here at the School of Music. Wonderfully fine pianist. He's playing a concert. Daniel, thanks very much for being our guest on the show today.
Well, thank you for having me.
So you play everywhere, all over the place, so much, and you have a concert coming up this Sunday. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so this is a very special concert with a great clarinetist. His name is José Franch Ballester. He's originally from Spain, and I will tell you this little story. Is that when I was a student at Yale University, he also was a student in the United States, and I kept hearing about him winning competitions. He won the Avery Fisher Career Grant. He won several really major competitions, and I always wanted to meet him. So this is going to be the occasion where we have this great opportunity to collaborate together, so I'm very looking forward to
Yeah. Well, that'll be a great concert. It's coming up this Sunday, is that right?
Sunday, February 8th at 2 p.m.
Right.
Yes.
And at what venue?
Yeah, it will be in Hambly Recital Hall at the
right.
School of Music.
Okay, all right. Well, it's very exciting for me. There's a lot of great literature for piano and clarinet. I mean, of all kinds. And I'm sure you're going to explore a lot of that. So give us a rundown of the program.
So we are focusing on 20th century. Yes, all the pieces we are performing are from the 20th century, even one from the 21st century, with a composer that is a living composer. And we are starting the program with one of my favorite clarinet and piano pieces, the Sonata by Poulenc, which is so beautiful and touching. And we are then playing the first Rhapsody by Debussy, which is one of the famous typical pieces for that formation. And then he will play also a solo piece for clarinet solo, which is quite unusual, by Kovacs. Mm-hmm. It's an homage to Falla, to Manuel de Falla. I heard that piece several years ago, and I was fascinated by it. Mm-hmm. And I think it would be an amazing opportunity to showcase the instrument. And we are playing also Leonard Bernstein Sonata.
Okay.
Yes, which is a beautiful piece. And we are playing a crazy piece by Jörg Wiedemann, who is the living composer from Germany.
Right, yeah.
So it's 5 pieces for clarinet and piano. And it's a very experimental piece. You will hear clarinet doing sounds you probably never heard before. And the piano also with some effects inside the piano, with the strings of the piano. So it's a very different piece and language from the rest of the program, but I think it makes a nice mixture. And then we will finish by one of my favorite pieces for clarinet and piano by Horowitz. Not Horowitz the pianist, it's spelled slightly differently. He was a composer. He passed away like 3 years ago, and he's an amazing composer. The writing for piano is so beautiful, and it's a very jazzy piece. It sounds like jazz, but it has, for me, one of the most inspired and inspiring second movement ever written. I was fascinated the first time I played it many years ago. I fell in love. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a lot of music written for piano in general, but it's so beautifully written for the instrument also. It's such a pleasure to play, to hear it, and so I hope people will enjoy it.
I'm sure they will. It sounds like a great program. Well, let's talk about a few of the pieces. You're starting off with 2 French pieces.
Yes.
My experience with the Poulenc, I'm interested if you agree, is that in a lot of Poulenc, the fast music is fun and cheeky and interesting, and the slow movement is beautiful.
Yes. You couldn't have said it better.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, so you get a lot in one piece.
As you said, the fast movements are full of humor, full of wit, and very engaging. And yes, the second movement is incredibly beautiful. Yes.
Yeah. And I love the ending.
Yes.
It's just wonderful. Yeah. What a great piece to start. You'll love that. And the Debussy, I just remember it's so tasty. It's all these effects and beautiful moments, and
It's like smelling a perfume. It's
Yeah.
the
Yes.
whole piece is about making you feel dizzy with those perfumes. Yes,
That's right. I love what great choices. That's
Yes.
wonderful. So tell me more about the Widmann piece. And he's a clarinetist himself,
Yes.
isn't that right?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, so I'm sure he wrote a lot that would be really, really, for the clarinet and his experience. I'm sure.
Yes. I think it looks like a very challenging piece for both the players, but I'm sure that he knows how to explore the limits of the
Yeah.
instrument. Yes.
Yeah.
By creating different ways of producing the sound, different effects. It's fascinating. Yeah.
What are some of the things you have to do to the piano?
Oh, well, we at some point we have to put some material above the strings to
Mhm.
make it sound like the sound is completely different. It's a little bit harsh in a way and very rhythmical. It's almost like a percussion instrument. Then there are many places where we pluck strings.
Mhm.
At some point we even have to scream.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, so and also effects of pedaling and different effects. Yes.
That'll be fascinating to listen to. That'll
Yeah,
be
sure.
really fun. And you'll end with the Horowitz. So that'll be so good.
Yes, the Horowitz is one of my favorite pieces. Yes.
Yeah, I love that. So tell us again, time and date.
So date is February 8th. That's Sunday.
Mhm.
It's, I believe, the day of the Super Bowl. But
Right.
for those wanting to go to the Super Bowl, there's time to do both.
Great.
The concert is at 2 p.m.
2 p.m.
in Hamley Recital Hall.
Okay. All right.
And you can purchase tickets on the website of the School of Music or at the performance. And I always want to make sure people know this is free to all TTU students. No
right.
matter what field they are in, all TTU students have a free admission and also free for all School of Music faculty.
Right. Is this part of the Eva Browning series that you founded?
This is the third concert of the Eva Browning series of this season.
Right. While I have you, tell us about the rest of that series. What is to come?
So there's one more left on, I believe, April. I can't remember if it's 24th or 26th, and with two amazing pianists, Alessio Bax and Lucille Chung.
Yeah.
They will play a two-piano extravaganza. Yes, with music from Poulenc again,
Yeah.
Piazzolla, some arrangements of their own of the music. They play together a lot, and as you know, both are big competition winners.
Yeah.
Alessio Bax won the Leeds International Competition, and she won also the Bartok Competition Stravinsky Award. They're amazing musicians. Yes,
Yeah. That'll be fun. Music for piano four hands or two pianos?
they're going to do both.
Both. Okay.
Yes.
Well,
They're going to
that'll
do
be
both.
fun.
The Piazzolla is for four hands, and it's a fascinating piece, the arrangement they did. And I asked them to have the score, and they said, well, we don't know. We played it so many times, we never wrote it down. We are just, they made their own arrangements, just trying things, but they never wrote it down. So, yeah.
Well, that'll be fun. Well, I'll have to come talk to you about that before that.
Sure.
That'll be great. Excellent. Daniel Del Pino is the Eva Browning Artist in Residence here at Texas Tech University's School of Music. Great pianist. A concert coming up Sunday afternoon, 2 p.m. in Hamley Recital Hall. Daniel, thank you for being our guest on the show today.
Thank you so much for having me.